Yo, what's up, movie people? I hope you're doing well. I just wanted to come on here, do a little quick conversation about the SAG and writer strike that's happening right now. The SAG strike basically just happened. They're just striking right now. They're kind of doing it in support of the writers, but they're also doing it because they need fair pay. They need fair requirements for them to go back to work, you know. And this is all having to do with all the CEOs of Netflix, Warner Bros, Universal, Disney are not giving them what they want, you know, and they're really taking advantage of all the writers and actors. And the SAG strike means, if you haven't known about it, it means film any TV show and TV productions. They cannot do that. They can't film anything right now because of the SAG strike, and they can't take part in any press junkets or film premieres, and they can't promote anything at San Diego Comic-Con, and they cannot basically attend at all. So what this means is that if you see any interviews for any upcoming movies, it's usually pre-recorded, and if this strike goes on for as long as it might, they're not going to do the festivals like Toronto Film Festival. There's not going to be any stars there. And San Diego Comic-Con this year, there's no point in going if you're planning on going to see any cool movie news. There's just no point, you know. It all has to do with the SAG strike and the writer's strike. That's what our attention should be on right now, and we should be supporting them right now on their little strike because they got to get what they deserve. And I kind of want to talk about Bob Iger in this because Bob Iger really did say something really not so smart. He said that this is not a great time for a strike. Like, the writers and actors really do have a great time. The writers and actors don't have a great time in strike. They've probably just been living off not much right now because they're not getting paid enough for their work that they do. The CEOs and Bob Iger is kind of taking advantage of the Actors and Writers Guild by not even paying them, and they kind of are just being very disrespectful because I think the actors and the writers are trying to work with the studios, but the studios are not trying to work with the different guilds that are trying to make deals. And it's kind of upsetting because, you know, us film fans, we want great films, great TV shows, but we also want the guilds to be paid, the writers, the actors. But the directors did get a deal, which is quite interesting how the directors got a deal, but not the actors or the writers. Kind of disappointing. And who knows how long this will go on for, because it should just go on for how long as it needs to go on for each of the guilds to get paid their fair compensation. And I also wanted to talk about AI. AI has been a thing this past year that's kind of taken over the internet and kind of making it more of a sour place. You know, we just had the villain in Mission Impossible be AI, which was pretty cool in my opinion. So whoever wrote that, I think it was Christopher McQuarrie, props to him. But, you know, AI is kind of taken apart in this little strike slash versus between the studios and the guilds. Because Fran Drescher, she is one of the leaders of the SAG Guild. She is talking about why they're striking and the deal that the studios wanted to give the SAG wasn't a great deal. That's why they declined it, and that's why they're striking. The deal kind of included more pay, but not enough pay. But it also included one of the worst things I've ever heard. It said that they're going to use digital AI scans of extras. Like, they're going to bring extras in, scan them once, so then they don't have to bring those extras in anymore. They can just use the digital scan, basically put them in the background, which is very, very horrible. You know, I've seen these little AI trailers of movies on YouTube, and it's just horrible what it would look like if you just replace everyone with AI, and if you replace every job with AI, because extras are actually a big part of movies. You know, some extras actually do a lot for a movie, so you need extras. You need some of those same extras. You need the actual acting talent on screen. You just don't want AI. You know, AI could take over, and it would be horrible for movies and TV. Like, AI could take over the background of a movie, could take over the sets of a movie, but, you know, it just wouldn't look great, and it just wouldn't look authentic like what writers and actors could give a movie, and set designers and costume designers. You know, they give the movie the flair of being original and being created by a human, which I think is the most special part of watching a movie and seeing a movie. You're seeing someone else's work like being made on screen. It's very magical when it's made by a human, but it wouldn't be magical anymore if it was made by AI or different types of technology. So, you know, right here, I'm just supporting the SAG, and I'm supporting the writers right now. They deserve to get paid. Hopefully it doesn't take long, but I hope it takes as long as it does for them to get paid a fair amount, because these studios are not going to survive without their movies. Let's just say that. And I think the screen actors and the writers can do a great job on strike until they get paid. So let's support them. You know, just support them on Twitter, support them on anything you have. You don't have to go to the picket line all the way across to Los Angeles. Just support them. You know, use your voice. Use your voice. That's all I wanted to talk about today. I hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.